Black and White Network fans, we're going to be talking about the Supreme Court leak yet again. Folks, this country is fractured. It is definitely fractured along political lines. Roe versus Wade looks like it will be overturned, and the decision to actually have abortions will fall to the states. Now, if you're in a blue state, you're probably going to have free range up until birth. You probably will. If you're in a red state, the existing laws may stay on the books, or it may be outright abolished. We'll have to see what happens. However, guys, that Supreme Court leak, it was done on purpose. Because I said it before, guys, the extreme left, they want anarchy. They want destruction. They want death out there on the streets. And now, guys, what these left-wing activists are doing now is insane. Check this out. Liberal group calls for protests at conservative Supreme Court justices' homes. Group says they will visit the homes on May 11th. They're actually going to do this, folks. So the 6 conservative justices' homes, they most likely will be met with protesters who actually may end up being rioters. Now, I'm not hearing anybody on the left. I'm not hearing your AOCs. I'm not hearing Pocahontas out there telling these groups to don't do that. You know, this seems almost like a, dare I say, an insurrection. But I digress. Check this out. Left-wing activist groups are planning to send protesters to the homes of conservative Supreme Court justices following a leak indicating the court may soon overturn Roe versus Wade. The activists are organizing under the moniker Ruth Sent Us. So I guess they're talking about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but if they did some research on what Ruth Bader Ginsburg actually had to say about Roe versus Wade, they may be disappointed. But anyway, and have published the supposed home addresses of Justices Amy Coney Barrett, John Roberts, who's the Chief Justice, Samuel Alito, Brett Kavanaugh, Clarence Thomas, and Neil Gorsuch. So they publish the addresses, if these are the correct addresses. This is dangerous, folks. This is very, very dangerous. Now, Amy Coney Barrett has little kids. I believe she has 6 or 7 kids. But these leftists don't even care. They don't care. And they despise Clarence Thomas because he's a black man that's a free-thinking conservative. They hate his guts. Now, John Roberts, probably the most disappointing Supreme Court justice out there. He tends to side with the libs quite a bit. And apparently on this issue, he decided to vote with the libs. So it's 5-4 on striking down Roe versus Wade. John Roberts, you better learn, man, that the left hates your guts. They're even planning to go to your house when allegedly you voted with the libs on this. Now, check this out. It says, our 6-3 extremist Supreme Court routinely issues rulings that hurt women, racial minorities, LGBTQ+, and immigrant rights. The group website reads, we must rise up to force accountability using a diversity of tactics. Now, I don't know what that diversity of tactics means, but it does not sound good because left-wing extremism is perfectly okay by the left. BLM, Antifa, etc., etc. But the left, you know, they only care about January 6th. That's it. January 6th, but I digress. Fox News is told there has been a strong police presence at the justices' homes following the leak. The group says they will visit the homes on May 11th. The D.C. Police Department has erected fencing around the Supreme Court building in anticipation of escalating protests this week. Police have also activated protest response units through Sunday. And also, Chief Justice John Roberts has actually canceled his schedule, I believe, for the rest of the week because pretty much, guys, his life is in danger. The move comes after a draft copy of Justice Samuel Alito's opinion upholding a Mississippi abortion law leaked to Politico. The decision would overturn Roe versus Wade if adopted by 4 other justices. Chief Justice John Roberts described the leak as a betrayal of the court on Tuesday and ordered an investigation into the incident. And for once, I agree with John Roberts here on this. There should be an investigation, and whoever leaked this, they should be fired. Because I'm pretty sure this actually came from somebody within the Supreme Court, somebody on the team. Chances are it's probably somebody that works for one of the liberal justices. They wanted this stuff out there, folks. This is exactly what they wanted. They wanted the left-wing extremism to go out there and cause destruction. This is what they wanted to happen. Republicans on Capitol Hill have also expressed outrage over the nearly unprecedented leak, while Democrats have sounded the alarms in defense of abortion. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell called the leaker to be prosecuted, saying the move was a transparent attempt to subvert the court's ruling. And folks, the vote seems to be out there that all of the conservative justices have voted to strike down Roe versus Wade outside of John Roberts. If something changes between now and then, and one of those conservative justices ends up switching their vote, you'll know why. And I believe it will completely undermine the Supreme Court. Now, I don't believe that the Supreme Court should be making legislation. They should not be doing that whatsoever. However, though, that leak is real. John Roberts has said that that draft was real right there. So Roe versus Wade will be struck down unless left-wing extremism takes over. And if this ruling does change officially, man, the Supreme Court is going to lose all credibility there is. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, are you surprised that left-wing extremists are planning to go to the homes of all 6 conservative justices? I'm not surprised, but nobody on the left is calling for these people not to do that. Because, folks, when the left protests, it turns to violence a lot. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Network, and we'll catch you next time.